It's good to meet you. So my name is Nick Wetton. I'm the Chief Revenue Officer for Cyberbit. I'm based out of New York. We have our headquarters in the US out of Boston. Sure. So Cyberbit essentially has a cyber range, and we provide capabilities for organizations for preparedness for cyber attacks. So practicing for a cyber attack, using real cyber events to practice. We can do that at an overall organizational point of view, so CEO top down, what we call a simulation environment, and then real interactive simulations for the SOC team who would be rehearsing, practicing for real cyber events. Yeah, so it's been wonderful. We've had a lot of visitors. We're with our distributor EMT, and we're on their booth, so we've had a constant stream of people coming to see us to talk about it. They're very interested in what we're doing. I think there's an awful lot of cyber spending that's taking place in this region. So we're looking forward to taking advantage of that and helping organizations get set up. I think they've also been very interested in understanding that our solution is a SaaS solution versus, now we can do an on-prem solution, but the conversation has been very much about, the flexibility the SaaS solution gives people. So our cyber range that the platform is based on provides enablement capabilities for people in an organization, right, in a security operations center. All of the courses that we provide are linked back to industry standards like NIST and NICE. So from an organizational point of view, it helps organizations to plan, understand where there are gaps in their SOC analyst skills, and get them better prepared. I think the real differentiator that we have, though, is there are other people that do that. The actual enablement. Our unique is the fact that we can simulate these attacks, and we can simulate them in terms of bringing a SOC team together and working together to resolve a real issue. And then, as I said, at a much higher level, at a CEO down level, test the company's playbooks, incident response playbooks. Again, using a simulation of a real life event, a real life cyber event. Yeah, so I think from a cloud perspective, one of the benefits we've got is a cloud-based solution which works with all of the major technologies that you might find in the security world, the networks. We work with the major cloud providers as well. We've been talking a lot about that today. So I think we're well set up to support people on the cloud and which cloud they want to use. From an AI perspective, like everybody else, we're learning an awful lot about AI, right? And we have to ensure that the readiness that we're giving for organizations, the practicing, rehearsing they can do, is acknowledging that AI is there, right? And AI could be being used to simulate attacks for an organization. So it's certainly taking up a lot of our time as we talk about our product roadmap and how AI fits into it, and it's also a big conversation on our customers' side in terms of how we're going to help them with any threats that involve AI. So I think they should. I've worked for organizations before I joined Cyberbit. I work with organizations now that we're selling into with Cyberbit who are ramping up a lot of their cyber education. So to your point, people clicking on an email that they shouldn't or opening an attachment that they shouldn't. I think that's basic cyber education that organizations need to do. Our enablement encompasses that, but it's more about how does an organization get itself prepared for a cyber attack. So if something does happen, there's a ransomware attack, for example, or there's a critical infrastructure attack, that the people in the Security Operations Center doing the level 1, level 2 analysis on the detection and response side of the business, they are prepared to be able to act immediately, make decisions immediately, communicate together, escalate up to management. That's really where the core component of our solution adds value. So first of all, thank you for visiting our booth. For those that haven't been to see us yet, I would encourage them to come and see us. But the ones that we've met, I think we have some fantastic follow-up actions in terms of us getting out to see them, to go deeper into the product that we have, into our solution set, and allow them to experience the offering that we have. So I look forward to those conversations in the very near future.